Diffit.me is a great AI tool that helps you create leveled resources at any reading level or adapt a current excerpt of text you have to a different reading level so it's just right for your students. You can use this tool in a number of different ways. You can take a YouTube video. For example, this is one on the states of matter from grade 3 science, solids, liquids, gas. You can copy the video URL and paste it in here, and then click Generate Resources after you've selected what grade level you would like and what language, almost 50 languages, and click Generate Resources. You can also copy and paste text from anywhere into here, or even upload a PDF. Again, choose your grade level and language, generate resources. My favorite way to use Diffit, however, is the literally anything. You can copy and paste in an outcome. Just type a general topic. You can ask a question. You can give it a term that you're learning. Again, choose your grade level, choose your language, and generate resources. Here's an example. I used grade 3 states of matter, solids, liquids, and gases. I added in a couple of vocabulary terms that were from that program of studies in the grade 3 new program of studies. Here's what it gives me. It starts off with an adapted reading passage. You can show sources that shows where from the web these facts and information came from that were auto then generated and adapted through the AI. So there aren't any issues with copyright. You can edit if you wish, or you can copy it straight away. But that's just the start of it. It also gives you a summary, which you can edit. It gives you a whole bunch of key vocabulary words. And guess what? If it doesn't include all the words you want, you can choose to add vocabulary words. Type them in separated by commas, or you can just have them auto-generate some additional ones that it pulls from the reading. In this case, I added in melting, freezing, condensation, and a couple of others. You can even, in your vocabulary, choose to reorder or delete any of these vocabulary words as well. It also gives you a whole bunch of multiple choice questions, and it'll generate a set amount. But if you want to show more, look at this, even different levels, basic comprehension up to extended thinking. Choose how many more you want to add. Let's add in 2 more with extended thinking, generate, and it's now going to add them to our list. Short answer questions it also gives you. You can add more questions, again, at the different comprehension levels and reasoning levels. You can edit, delete, just like you can, including showing the answers. It also gives you open-ended prompts. All this from whatever you chose to put in, whether it's from a YouTube video. One thing about the video I should mention, it requires a YouTube video that has a transcript, because that's where it's pulling some of the original text that it adapts and works at whatever reading level you want. Now, it says you can use a news article. I have not had good luck with this. I've chosen articles from a couple of newspapers, online newspapers, from CBC News, not had much luck with that. Perhaps I'm doing something wrong. But again, now this is just the start. So it's generated all of this content for you. But here's where the real magic happens that teachers are going to love. It's the export and share. There are well over 50 templates, and the list is growing. You can just save it straight away as a PDF or a printable document. The document's great. It shows the vocabulary words, definitions, example sentences. It shows the reading passage that it developed, the summary, the multiple choice questions, and so on. Even gives you places if you wanted to have students work on their Chromebooks, to type right in the digital document. You can download as a PDF here if you prefer. So this is just the digital document, but there are so many more. There's a Google Forms quiz. So it'll take the multiple choice questions from here, and you would uncheck these other ones and just leave in the multiple choice questions, maybe the short answer questions if you want to. Keep the title image. If you want, you can include the adapted reading passage if you want them to see that in the quiz. Take away the other stuff, leave the multiple choice questions. It'll generate you a Google Forms quiz with the answer key already filled in and ready to distribute to students. And so many more. Here are some samples that I've created. Here's a vocabulary practice one. It includes the Frayer model where you get the word, the definition, and then the students would add in the characteristics, the examples and non-examples. There's also some read and take notes and other vocabulary activities. Here is one that includes the different vocabulary words. You can use it in a sentence, add an image to represent it. Again, notice that a lot of these Google Slides ones are in 8.5 by 11. So if you wanted to download this and print it for students, you could. If you have one-to-one Chromebooks or frequent access to those devices, you could keep it digital. And when you export as one of these, it also gives you an automatic option to send that template to Google Classroom if you're a Google Classroom user. Here is a facts and opinions interactive slide deck. So after the vocabulary words, it breaks up that reading sample and students pick out the facts and opinions. Some partner work, partner activities. What did each partner notice from the reading? It includes the reading passage in there. What did you notice? Goes through the multiple choice questions and gives little places for the partners to offer and so on. And you get the idea. This is claims, evidence, reasoning. So really some higher level thinking. It includes the reading passage in here. And every one of these slide deck templates includes an opening slide with the instructions for the teacher, which you can delete before sharing with students. Poses different questions here, and what would your claim be? What would your evidence be? What would your reasoning be? And so on. So some great graphic organizers. Again, dozens upon dozens upon dozens. This tool is free now. They are looking at a paid model for some of these exports. Anything with a little purple lightning bolt is going to eventually cost you something. They're going to come out in the new year in 2024 with a pricing model for schools and for individuals. I'm not here to sell you on anything. It looks like the save as a PDF will always be available, or the copy paste in here will always be available for free. But it has some great options here, and that is diffit.me. Use it to create leveled resources for your students and then share any number of different templates to your students very, very quickly and easily.